Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. We are back with 2025 paldastetris. It's Friday, March the 28th of the beautiful year 2025, and we are in the middle of the round 3 action. Some important matches yet to be played, and one of them is the one we'll be witnessing in few minutes. It's Sam from United Kingdom against James from the United States of America. For both players, this match is very important in order to stay in the race for the win from Sam's perspective in the whole tournament, or stay in the hunt for one of the top 3 spots for James. Both players showed us a great performance in this tournament so far, and I'm really looking forward for this match today. So, before we speak about a little bit more about the players, let's take a look at the standings. And as I can see, as I can hear, someone has allocated himself into the commentary booth. Please identify yourself.
Hello, that is
Hello,
I.
this is you. Hello, you. Yeah, so
Hello, me. Hello, guys.
as in the announcement, a very unspecial guest here. Yeah, hello Aki, welcome. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you are ready for the Paldas action between Sam and James.
Oh, I'm ready. If the guys are ready.
Hello, Grilly Paistit. Is it in Finnish? What Yanni says in the chat?
Yes, it's in Finnish, yes.
Okay. Is it something worth translating into English?
Um, it's technically a bit hard to translate, but it means something like. Um, technically, it means like hello, pussies.
Ah, okay. Hello, hello, Yanni. Yanni played today. Yanni brought some technical course to me today. I wasn't able to stream for some minutes. I had both internet and OBS issues, but yeah, luckily for now, it's doing great so far. So yeah, those Yanni courses, they can be also transferred to far countries. So yeah, it's kind of weird how it works, but we were able to play Yanni's match, and Yanni won 5-2 against Burek today. But as you can see, Yanni currently spot number 5 in the standings with 6 points. Yeah,
Hyvä, Jonni.
and yeah, well, let's take a look at our players, what they did so far in the tournament. We have Sam, who played against myself, and Fire Dogs. The one match, the only game Sam dropped was against myself, so Sam is not willing to drop too many games in this tournament so far, as you can see. And with 652, highest score of the tournament. Yeah, pretty strong performance. But on the other hand, James is also doing great. 627, highest score. It's James's comp PB. Had a very tough opponent in round number 1, AV Geek. Was fighting very well against the other American player, but lost 3-5. But then finally won a match against Dushika in round number 2, broke his 11th game losing streak, and he's now, yeah, started his winning streak. So will James be able to continue? As you can see, his losing scores and losing lines from the first 2 matches, very solid. Simply no early top outs. Plays full games almost every time. So I assume this might be a very tough opponent for Sam. What's your take, Aki?
Well, it's not gonna be 5-1 this time, so my prediction is that Sam will win, but it will be 5-3.
5-3. I've heard this prediction somewhere else today, but I don't want to mention who predicted it. Yeah, so you're not the only one, and I have some proofs that you're not the only one predicted it.
But at what cost?
But at what cost? Need just 5
Yes.
minutes having some heart problems.
Mm.
Is it
The,
something serious?
the cost is going to be that you're going to cry, James.
Yeah, I don't want to make any jokes because what some wrote in the chat is kind of worrying me. Some heart
What is?
problems.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, we can, of course, if there's something.
yeah,
Wait, heart problems.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't read that. I didn't read that. I just read 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Having
so,
some heart problems. Oh,
are you able to play some?
we can postpone it if
Yeah,
you
if there's any
provide.
like serious health issues, uh, I think James would understand it.
Yes. I didn't realize SV is also 83 years old like me. Heart problems are common at this age and nobody cares. And
Like
that's,
us, Aki, you wanted to say like us.
yeah, like us, yes, indeed.
Okay, so we give.
Mhm.
Okay, so Sam, it's I can't like I'm not a doctor, so I'm not able like to say if you should play or not. It's what you feel. So if you need like 5 minutes to check the things, we can of course wait and see how it goes. I hope James would understand if some won't be able to play. We haven't had this situation so far. But while we're waiting for Sam to make the final decision, let's have a look at our rules. We play level 18 starts only in these events. No line cap, so if the players are able to play forever, we strongly encourage level 19 Malens and we would like to see some long games going. SPS controller and handcam are the mandatory thing. And we play best of 9, so the first to win 5 games wins the match. And if the match ends not in a decider, the winner gets 3 points, 2 points for a win in a decider, and 1 and 0 points depending if the player loses in decider or not. This is a 6-round PAL Swiss tournament. We are in round 3, and top 3 players after 6 rounds will advance to the top 16 of 2026 Paldas Cup, which will be our main event. And some saying in the chat, not sure if I have a virus or am I just unhealthy. Sorry Sam, but yeah, I'm not a good person to consult those things. So yeah, I leave it to you to decide if you are able to play or not. Maybe Aki, you can say something more, but
I
yeah,
mean,
I don't feel like competent to make this decision. You
of
know.
course, it's entirely up to Sam. Like, if he's feeling that it's too difficult to play at his current state, maybe you shouldn't. And I'm sure that James will also be willing to postpone if necessary.
Let's give it a go. Does it mean we play, right?
Yes.
Okay, because my
what
English
it
not
means.
perfect. Okay, so Sam decides to play, but should anything happen during the match which you find as a serious condition, please let us know, and we can break the match after. If Nigma with wars, we might have to. Yeah. So, if we will be able to register full games, the games will be counted for the match. If there will be a need to break the match, to stop the match and play the remaining games somewhere later, we can do it as well. So I think it's like if the both players agree with this solution, please let me know in the chat. James, Sam, do you agree for this kind of solution? James says yeah. And Sam, can we have your confirmation? I just want to make sure. Okay, so we are good to go. We'll try to play some games. If it's good for Sam, we'll play the full match. If not, yeah, we will stop whenever it will be necessary. And if it will get worse, Sam, I really encourage you to consult with a medical specialist, with a doctor, because heart things are no jokes. Even if you are in a young age, it can happen. It can happen to all of us. So So we can do it this way. And let me bring the players in to the screens. I don't see Sam live. Maybe I need to refresh him. Okay, Sam, so please also go live so that we can start your match. We have James warming up. We have a very nice 39 lines on level 19. Yeah, so waiting for Sam to go live, and yeah. Health first. This stupid blog game can wait, just in case. Hello Ivan, welcome.
Oh yeah, that's a better game. 84, 800
yeah,
on
that's
19. And that's only 20
20 lines or something, yeah.
So
pretty good pretty good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so while we're waiting for Sam to go live, yeah, I'm kind of worried for our British competitor, but he's live. So yeah, I hope he will be able to play. We will be observing if there's everything okay. Maybe I'm like too worried, but I think in those cases it's better to be more worried than less worried, if I can say it this way. And yeah, as we have our players, let's roll the seed for game number 1, which will be C2 B6 D6 8A, C2 B6 D6 8A. And knowing Sam, we will go for a reroll after each game, so no increment for this match.
I hope it's just a bad hangover Sam is experiencing.
Don't tell me about the hangovers. The Sunday in Vienna was a kind of a difficult day, but when Sam is hangover, he can play very well. He played against Fire Dogs, won this match 5-0, so maybe it's the optimal state for Sam to play Tetris, who knows?
At least it's optimal state for Kuwait, remember? He always played.
Ah yes, and Sam is playing with a rolling controller PALDAS because there are some issues with his DAS controller, so I hope you can do well with this one as well.
So it looks suspicious when he's wearing the cloth, but he's wearing it even when he's not rolling.
Cleansing the controller.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Evan. Yes.
Yes,
you need to make the controller pure. So it might cost you a few matches.
Okay, so our players are ready. Without further ado, let's start the countdown for game number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, good luck and have fun, guys.
Yes, so no heart attacks.
No heart attacks, please.
Yes.
Let's go.
Not for Sam and also not for us old commentators. All right. Nice adjustment by Sam there. A bit risky, but nice adjustment for the SPs. Meanwhile, the stack of James is dependent on a... Ooh, that's annoying. So James... A bad start here, but it's going to get a Tetris. It's looking for a J piece now to the left, preferably. Let's see. Oh, all right. Now, J piece is not the pet piece anymore. But James is going to be fine, especially with that J. And the square, 2 squares. But now, Sam with the early lead of 93,000 and James with 36, waiting for a center wall Tetris, a very conservative triple there by James, and it is smart when you're going center well.
And of course, when you are center well already, there is a drought, of course, but finally an offer for James. Yeah,
The
but
drought
James.
will always happen when you
Yeah,
play center
therefore,
one.
therefore, can fully agree with James's decision to go for some conservative burns because it could get out of control very quickly. So 122 for Sam, 92 for James. So not that big damage done for James. And
But
Sam.
this is dangerous for Sam here. There was a slightly interesting decision by Sam earlier, but it's all fine. He should be out of this, and he's out now. 130 for Sam, and now 115 for James. And it's gonna take a triple. Not gonna go for the single. No need to play that aggressively. It's only less than a Tetris difference. James
with a nicely built left side of the board.
And also, could have created a tuck setup for the square there.
I finally saw the optimal solution, so not that bad with me.
Yeah,
not that bad.
It's always easier to be an observer and see that than
but
during the heat of the moment.
Yeah, but even if I'm an observer, I tend to miss those setups. Maybe my echolocation system is like kind of better calibrated for today.
Yeah, perhaps you are with the echolocator master, so I'm helping you with that. Nice flat burn there by Sam. Might go for a dirty Tetris, and the pieces are allowing for that. Let's see. Gets a dirty Tetris, so Sam now 281, 228 for James. 228 is actually the perfect score if you are at 40 lines. So, which means that
if you are with the score at 80 lines, you are then half perfect, right?
Exactly. I was just about to say that. So James, you're pretty good. You're half perfect. 308 for Sam, 275 for James. Only about a one Tetris lead now. And James has to go for that safe solution there. And now, those pieces were pretty bad. Had to create a Lombard dependency. Fortunately, gets the Lombard and another one for the Tetris. Sam is ahead by 30,000 Tetris and a half, let's say. And a lot of J pieces, it seems. And
okay, James is fixing the left side, gets a Lombard, gets a Tetris 349, Sam 383, so we're still in this 1.5 Tetris lead advantage for our British competitor. And we are closer and closer to transition. So players, please be aware that level 19 speeds is coming, and even saying J pieces for James and S pieces for Sam.
Yes, J for James. Oh, unfortunate there. And nicely, James saw that flat T-burn. Very nice there by James, and gets rewarded with a Tetris for the good play. Unlike me, I usually only get rewarded for stupidity.
But you are good at it. You trained it enough, so...
I have trained... Oh, wow, what a safe move by James there. Pretty interesting solution. Didn't adjust for that Tetris. Let's see what's going to happen here now.
Okay, James
and one burn.
Yeah, transitions with 468, Sam already with over 500k, but... Oh, but James's board is kind of falling apart. Still manageable.
Misses the Steve spin, but with a long bar here would be perfect.
But there is no long bar for James, and this is a GG for James, unfortunately, with 473, 040 is the top out score for James. Sam has more than enough points to take this game, and Sam leads 1-0.
Yes, even Sam does ballet during his free time. It's one of his hobbies, so that's why he's good at choreography.
So many long bars for Sam in quick succession, but tops out with 521, 560, and leads 1-0. And here is your new seed for game number 2. Oh, and the infamous Fortnite player saying also GG in the chat. Hello, Merka, welcome.
Yes, America, the destroyer of dreams for many players.
Yeah, Merca with a comfortable situation after 3 rounds, 9 points, perfect score. So now Merca is looking if other players can join him in this group of leaders.
Yeah, it might be like that players want to lose. If they know they need to face Murka, it's better to lose. All right, we have a ready from James.
Dury would have swept him easily if no scheduling issues.
I'm sure. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Okay, so our players are ready for game number 2, which starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
I hope Sam is feeling all right.
He's not reporting anything, so as we agreed, he's good
and we
to
don't
go.
see any heart attacks happening.
And he also had a pretty decent game number 1 with over 500k, so...
Risky move there by Sam to wait for the L, and a smart decision to take that burn with the S, because we know the L never comes, the J always comes. The old truth of the game. Could have gone with a flat burn there, James, but it's all fine. 28,000 for James, 49 for Sam, and unfortunate pieces there by James. Didn't get the J or the long bar in time. Got the wrong pieces.
And is unfortunately forced to burn even more.
Yeah,
and creates the long bar dependency in column 3, which might be annoying.
Should have maybe taken the board down there earlier, and now this is going to be a longer dick for James, and he should be able to survive this.
Yeah, but loses a lot of valuable pace. He's already 80k behind.
And of course, you're getting trouted when you have an additional long bar dependency. Now, James going aggressive here, and finally gets the long bar, and of course, wrong timing for the long bar now, but it's fine. 101 James, 167 for Sam, and it's not that far away, and gets the L. You rarely see that happen, but this time it did. James looking very focused here.
Yeah, and gets another Tetris. 150 for James, 242 for Sam. So Sam with about 90k lead after 50 lines. So over 4 Tetrises is the lead for our young British player.
Yeah, and it's...
And it looks like his rolling controller is doing pretty good with the S.
Yeah, I think for both play styles, you really want to have your controller in good shape.
Yeah, but unfortunately in Vienna, Sam's DAS controller got broken, and yeah.
What did he do to his DAS controller?
Actually, that was not his fault to destroy this controller, but I don't wanna say it publicly who was the one who destroyed it.
Wow.
So it was done when Sam was not present at his controller. Someone else destroyed it.
Oh, I understand that. Like when you have a good player like Sam, there's someone always,
and the most important thing is that the person who destroyed the controller was trying to help, like cleaning the controller. So there were some good intentions, but yeah.
They don't always lead in the wanted, outcomes. So you can do good things, but you can end up doing bad things by doing good things. So stop doing good things.
Yeah, do only bad things, and sometimes they can turn into some good stuff. Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. It's the lesson learned.
So let's go back to our players. James with 288,000, Sam with 364. So Sam still enjoying a healthy lead in this game. And transition is coming in about 30 lines.
Yeah, again, the pace is not super good, but also I feel that there have been a lot of droughts here in this game.
Oh, and Sam's board is kind of difficult right now.
Yeah, Sam is kind of fucked, but he still has time. He didn't go for a quick tap, I think. I'm not even sure. Was it a quick tap?
Oh, but those Smash
Lombard,
Boys, they were kind of annoying. But yeah, Sam should be fine.
Yeah, but needs something to the left still. Now needs another Lombard.
Okay.
Oh wow, that T misdrop was annoying. Now would love a Lombard. Really needs a Lombard right now. And if it doesn't come now, he's fucked. But it gets an now nice flat T burn.
Still alive. James is still 50k behind. Sam gets 2 long bars in a row to bring the board down. So Sam should be fine in terms of surviving it. It's still ahead. In points, but is during this high league is also many lines ahead.
And one burn till transition for Sam.
Sam transitions with 420. James can be about 20 points behind if James can transition with a Tetris. Oh, but Sam's board is not looking great. James transitions with 402, so James 20k behind. And James gets a Tetris 427, so James is neck and neck with Sam. Sam's board is falling apart, so there's a chance for James to take this game. Sam tops out at 431, so 432 for James, and James takes this game.
Oh wow, what a play! What a play there by James. Very well played, and yeah, Sam transitioned really high up,
and James was able to get those final Tetrises with this level 19 Tetris, and this was enough for our American player to win this game, and we have 1-1 after 2 games with 443, 880 for James is the final score, and here is your seed for game number 3.
It's good game.
It's B8 to C1E. Yeah, but the final lines from James, they were very efficient, and yeah, Sam unfortunately fell into some trouble before transition, and James took the chance.
Yeah, James was trailing by almost 100k, and I wasn't expecting him to win, so very good. Yeah, not comfortable enough with quick taps on 19. I noticed you weren't going for that. There was like a chance where maybe you should have, but when you're not comfortable.
As we saying, the French scammer screwed me.
You know, all French people are scammers, but they love scammers. They love scammers.
James is smiling. Oh, I didn't give James the point. Sorry, James, for that. No, it's fine. Some doxing when Rafa wouldn't. Wow. You see, James? You see? Things change. Things change. Okay, B8 to C1E. Both players are ready, so game number 3 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, I forgot, Aki, you have the powers to do the countdowns. Would you like to do a proper countdown for the next game then?
Sure, I can do that.
But the proper countdown, not only like, you know, the oral countdown, but also with putting this in the chat, you know.
Oh, yes, I will try. It's pretty hard for me to push all those buttons, but I will do my best. No Tetris so far for Sam, and James already in a dig mode, so very shitty RNG, not gonna lie here, like it's just very shitty. And Jay is really good, but yeah, I kind of was forced to go for the Lombard dependency there on the right.
I've got the Lombard, okay, so and gets the J to open, gets the Lombard, so James brings the board down. But yeah, I totally agree with you that the beginning sequence was very unfriendly for James. And Sam with a central Tetris.
So again, we have an early lead here for Sam, 60,000 point lead. 70,000 point lead. And but James is alive, and now with a clean stack, Sam goes center well. James didn't want to get Tetris ready immediately. They instead wanted to focus more on board health. Now ready again for a Tetris is James, 120. So it's 50,000 point true lead now for Sam. About 70,000. Now 2 lines difference. And Sam. Both players are clean. Sam gets the T-Talk now, 240 at 51 lines, so this pace is far better than all the other games so far. And very safe play by James there with that flat. Oh, that miss drop, really annoying.
Yeah.
And
okay, but it's still manageable.
Oh yes, it is very manageable, but lost a lot of pace. Now what love a J or an L gets the L, and theoretically, if you get lucky, you could have gone for a touch. Very nice play there to accommodate the S, but now the difference is 120,000 points. Sam is ahead.
Yeah, but, so this was a very costly misdrop for James in terms of a game situation, but luckily for him, he's still alive, so can still get some points going, and if maybe Sam has a moment of a slowdown, maybe James can catch up with the score, but as for now, the lead is even bigger, 140,000, so Sam has no mercy for his American opponent and is playing a very efficient game, 386,000 after 82 lines, so Sam is doing very good in this game number 3.
Let's see if James goes for a Tetris here, and now it's kind of forced to. Needs an L.
Oh, but this is a very bad board for James for a moment. But gets some pieces to reopen the well. He's actually Tetris ready, gets a long board for a Tetris, 267 for James, 433 for Sam after 93 lines. So Sam is running away with this game. Sam doesn't wanna give James too many hopes in this game.
Yeah, it is almost an impossible situation for James right now.
Oh, but now Sam is falling into some trouble. This will be few lines of a slowdown, but this is not like a dig for 200k, so definitely nothing what should worry Sam.
Yeah, the good thing here for James is also that it's 1-1 the game currently. So if you lose this one, it's going to be fine. But of course, you want to fight until the end. And now you're only trailing by about 130,000 points. So, and Sam is not clean also. So,
and the James got a Tetris. So James tries to use this situation in his favor.
And another misdrop by Sam, but followed by a nice quick tap. But Sam is not going to be able to get a Tetris.
Probably with no Tetris before transition, so James can put himself in a situation where the chase down won't be. Oh, but James misdrops the T, and this makes James's life a little bit more difficult. And James closed the well
right now. Yeah, but now it's an impossible choice.
I mean, or is it?
Yeah, it's possible still to get out. You need,
no! Bad decision, unfortunately, for James, which backfired very quickly. So he tops out with 404, 961. Sam takes this game, but very nicely fought by James. Tried to play until the last possible moment. Sam with 530 and is still continuing playing on 19. So let's see how good his rolling controller is for some paldastetris play.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. But this is gonna be it for Sam. But 537 good score, so it's 2-1 now.
2-1 for Sam. And here is your new seed for game number 4, which will be a7, d2, 4b, what is this? Enable. I can't pin the seed. What is going on? My technical. Oh my god, guys! I can't pin the seed. I have some issues here, so maybe Yanni's course is technology demos. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can't.
They are what a. But we have a ready from both players.
Okay, so they got the seed. This is good. So
do
the honors,
I'll do the
right?
countdown. So 3, 2, 1. Tetris, perkele.
Tetris, perkele. Yeah.
Oh, nice T-spin set up there by Sam. Wants to show off to the old fart, which is me. I approve a little bit of showing off. Oh, nice. So let us hope the demons stay away.
Oh, but Sam has some demons on his board now.
Yes, this looks pretty bad.
But it's manageable.
Yeah. It is manageable. For Sam, it's not that bad, but for most players, this would be really bad. But would love a Lombard, but that's also fine. Like, it's the J before the Lombard. It's kind of forced to burn with the J, but it's all fine.
Dobry saying in the chat, Morkele.
Yes.
Do you mean Merkele?
Oh yes. Oh, look at Sam here, looking a bit bad. This is danger. The danger here for Sam. Would love a square now. Gets the square, and if he gets a Lombard here, it's gonna be kind of lucky. He's gonna be. He needs a square.
Okay.
It's fine. And
it's still not over.
Oh, got a flat Lombard.
Oh, and this O piece. This is annoying. And this will be it. Sam tops out at 46, 360. And the James, you are good. You are good for game number 4. So we have our favorite score after 4 games, which is 2-2. And Jedi Ivan is here with his new invention 194.595. So Jedi, after this game will be done, you can then put in the chat after game 5 your new invention. I'm pretty sure Aki doesn't know this one. And let's give our players new pieces. BE 684A. And this time I could pin it, so the demons are gone. That's good. That's good.
I really want to have a seat that says R2D2. Because I'm a nerd. So we have a ready from Sam and a ready from James.
Wanna do just the countdown?
I can do it. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
3, 2, 1, Tetris, perkele.
Oh yes. No, kurva. Let's keep the same language.
Yeah. So we have 4 games in. 3 games went full distance. The previous one was unfortunate early top out from Sam, which allowed James to equalize the score, and Sam once again falls into some trouble.
I gotta say that every time I've watched James in the beginning, every single time so far, he has created a Lombard dependence. This is very dangerous here for Sam. Really needs some pieces here and needs a J. Oh God, come on, Lombard gets the Lombard. T will help. That piece is not that good, but that flat
Lombard, yeah, that was a very nice awareness of the situation, and this helps Sam to survive it. Should be fine in terms of surviving the situation, but This allows James to run away, but James did not use the situation perfectly. He's only like 18,000 points ahead, so no big damage done to Sam.
Yeah, and it's only like 28 lines.
Oh, and Sam misdropped the long bar. This is kind of annoying.
Bad. Yeah, would love a square here. It's gonna get the square, but now would love 2 long bars in a row. Wisely puts the square on the right side here. Doesn't want to cause any additional problems. And 112 for Sam. 112.
But James puts himself in a kind of weird situation right now.
It's gonna get a long bar. Now it's a square. It's gonna go with the long bars to the right. That's the right move to do. Let's see. Yeah. That was a pretty good idea there by James, but that S piece is pretty shitty.
Okay.
So 112, which was Sam's score there for a moment, is actually the finish 911. We call 112 when we have a problem.
We also call 112 in Poland.
Oh, really?
I think it's like a kind of international number here in Europe. I'm not sure.
Well, it's Europe national. Huh.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's cool.
206 for Sam, 225 for James.
Yeah, very neck and neck. There was a funny situation. Well, not all that funny, but my mother had to call the emergency number, and the number changed about 30 years ago. To it used to be 000, and instead of calling the new number, which has been new for 30 years, she called 000. That's what this is what happens to old people. 30 years is like nothing. And she was so annoyed that she said the police suck because the number didn't work from 30 years ago. So 303 for Sam and 320 for James. So very, very schnecky match. And James goes for the L dependency, and it's not that bad when you go for it when you already have Tetris readiness, but if you're completely dependent on that, it's not good. And now James kind of forced to go for that burn, and now
and creates a long bar dependency.
Yeah, but it's fine. You love a square here, and now
gets a long bar. Okay.
Yeah, the talk with the T would have been a bit too risky, and it was a wise decision by James not to go with the talk. So well played there, James. So James now in the lead, 418. Sam 387. So 1 Tetris lead, a bit over 1 Tetris lead actually for James here. 30,000 point lead or so.
And we are less than 20 lines before transition, guys, so please be aware of your board state. Level 19 incoming.
A pussy burn there by Sam, but it's okay. Especially in his current state. 118.
Oh, and the James created a long bar dependency. I don't like this move when we're so close to transition, but gets some pieces to reopen the well and gets a long bar for a Tetris. 472 for James, 467 for Sam. So we are very, very close, and the James looks like is going to prepare the board for some 90 plays. Sam wants to get this final Tetris. And
James
some transitions with 491, so James with 10k behind at the transition point, and both players on level 19 speeds, and James with a save board. Sam's board is not that bad. Requires some precise placements, but should be fine.
But up the left is pretty bad, actually. Without a
some
quick
pieces.
Tap. Yeah.
Okay, and Sam should be fine.
Yeah, it's still not that simple. It's very hard. It's very hard.
But get some pieces and reopens it. 511 for Sam, 504 for James. So we have a 19 race and a very close one. And Sam's board is once again kind of in a difficult situation, but should be able to survive it. Level 22 for Sam, 517, 510 for James. James seems to have better control over his pieces so far on 19 speeds, but both players are alive, both players with low boards, and only 8,000 points separate them two. So we have very exciting level 19 action.
Indeed, we do. And Sam now in a little bit of trouble, but is 30 Tetris ready, but has to burn. Needs a square to the left, and this is really dangerous here. Needs a square to the left now. Really needs to square.
And can't get the square over, and James gets a Tetris, and James takes the game.
Wow, what a game! Really well played here by James, and I apologize if I expected Sam to win, which he still might win 3-5, but you're really playing really well.
Yeah, so James with 5.
Really, both players play really well.
So yeah, and Jedi Ivan, you can do the honors if you are still in the chat. You can write your invention. 2 to 3.
Yeah. 2 to 3. All right.
James say it's okay. The collocation can throw the predictions off. Okay, and your seed for game number 6 is in the chat. Is 1C4C76.
But the collocation can still be right. As we know, even a broken old clock such as me is right twice a day. That's what they say.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yes, controller and heart problems even the play field. I understand.
Okay, so our players are ready. Aki, do you wanna continue with counting down?
Yes, I can count down. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Yeah, and it was kind of like interesting that they were like playing like very even on 19 speeds, and then some fell into those troubles on level 23, and James found a way to go for the Tetris, got this Tetris, and yeah, this secured James the game. Yeah, so James is a very, very tough opponent to play against, even if James doesn't have those like perfect spaces on 18, he can still play some 19. So yeah, if you are going almost equally with James to transition, you'd better prepare for some 19 action.
Oh yeah, and I was really impressed that James beat AV Geek.
No, James lost 3-5 against AV Geek.
Oh,
he lost. But was a very, very, very good fight. But yeah, the other American player.
Forget I said anything. Oh yes.
Sorry, Ivan. I really
remember.
said James can play some 19. Okay, if it was like an understatement, I would like to apologize. I didn't mean to sound it that bad.
Oh yeah, he can definitely play 19 really well. Oh, nice moves there by Sam. Let's see, is the left well happening here? I would go for the left well here if I was Sam, and Sam's going for it. Oh, and again there was this L.
Oh, and Sam decided to stay with this left well setup with this longbow adjustment, but it paid off.
Yeah, it looked a bit dangerous there for a while. 190 for Sam, 207 for James with only 3 burns. So when you were saying about his 18 paces being bad, he's showing you to shut the fuck up. He's telling you to shut the fuck up. My 18 paces are better than yours.
That's true. No, I have no doubts about it. But I was like referring to like regular. Oh, but James's board is in a kind of tough situation.
And it really is. Needs a J, gets the J, and left.
Okay, should be fine. Now it should be fine.
Yeah, that was dangerous. It was dangerous, but also, oh my god.
And Sam needs something.
Against the T, really needed that T. Sam really needed that T to.
That was literally the only one piece who.
Now it's a J.
No!
Oh my god, he's dead. And Sam is dead with 210 here, and that's unfortunate.
And James is good. James is good for this game. James leads 4-2, and James is guaranteed at least 1 point for the standings. So James won't go home empty-handed, and it's all in hands of Sam. If Sam can force a decider or not, 294,508 for James is the score. And here is your seed for game number 7, which will be 5D C4 FB.
Yes, and SV saying, let's get this shit over with then. This annoying shit. So, so we have it ready from Sam and waiting for James. James echolocating through the seed. Echolocation successful, and we're going to start the game in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, and it's a match point here for James.
Sam needs to win 2 games in a row to force a decider and guaranteed himself at least 1 point for the standings. Otherwise, James will get all 3 points home and will make the situation in the standings even more interesting. So if Sam loses this match, he's not out of contention for top 3 by any means, but this brings James in the contention, and James already playing 2 tough opponents in the tournament, AV Geek and Sam. Yeah, will be guaranteed to not face them both later, because you can play one opponent only once in a Swiss tournament. So there might be some chances for James to get maybe some easier pairings in the later rounds. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, but he's doing really well. Just bring it on. He can take it. Too bad for Sam having to deal with health issues right now, but
he decided to play, so we are playing the match.
Yeah, he doesn't want to give up. He's a man.
He's a fighter.
He's a fighter.
144 for Sam, 125 for James. Yeah, but this whole tournament, even the loss against AV Geek, I have to say that this tournament is kind of a breakthrough for James. And yeah, James is kind of unlocking full potential.
Oh, look.
Yeah, but
this is very dangerous here for oh my, was forced to put that C there. It's a dangerous situation for James. Really
but
dangerous.
But gets a long bar, brings it down, and slowly but surely, yeah, James is safe. 164, but Sam is ahead in points. 50,000 is the lead for Sam, so over 2 Tetrises. But James survived a very scary moment and is now back in business.
Monkey business. I don't know where that monkey business came from. But anyway, 244 Sam, who is digging currently. And that's a nice burn flat with that J. And Sam now waiting for the piece I call the lengthy boy. And has to go for that spin. Hits both of the spins.
Yeah, so no Togi spins for Sam.
Oh, that was unfortunate there for James a little bit. I think he thought that the piece would burn a bit differently. Yeah, was so high up that couldn't put that S piece to the left without a quick tap, so didn't want to risk it. Now needs a tuck piece, gets it, but Lombard gets a Lombard. Now could go dirty, chooses not to, and puts those both of the squares, and now even more squares on the top. Maybe would have been wiser just to put the square on the left and take it easy, but again.
And we have a raid from paldastetris 2 with home Jakob. Hello, Jakob. Welcome to the
Hello.
stream. I hope you had a great stream on Paldastetris. We are currently in game number 7 in the match between Sam and James. And as you can see, our American player has a 2 games advantage. Will be guaranteed at least 1 point for the standing. And Sam is fighting for his life.
However, Sam now ahead by 160,000, 150,000 points. So huge lead for Sam, but he needs to win 3 in a row to take this match. And James here in a little bit of trouble is going for perhaps even a center wall Tetris.
Oh, and this is dangerous for James. Would like to see a long bar. Where is the long bar for James?
Oh, this is just unlucky. No
oh my
bar.
God, what is
really
this sequence?
Yeah,
worst...
this is
oh,
this is
okay.
still possible, but
it's very difficult.
Impossible. Yeah, needs the perfect pieces, and now one misdrop is death. But well done, nice attempt of survival. Sam is going to take a point here. It goes to 3-4 now.
Yeah, 3-4. So Sam one game away from forcing a decider. James.
Source, trust me, pro. I mean, yeah, that's a really good source, Jacob.
Source trust. Okay, yeah. Very reliable source.
Yes, I mean, when I say it, it's the most reliable thing ever. So.
Okay, so we have Sam on level 19 speeds, but his board is very difficult, and I'm afraid Sam can't do anything more. Sam tops out at 505, 420. Another 500k game from Sam. Win is a win, so that's the most important for Sam in this moment. And here is your seed for game number 8, which is 5f, 2f, 7a, 5f, 2f, 7a. Yeah, so either James wins this game and goes home with all 3 points, or Sam wins this game. Both players will be guaranteed at least 1 point, and the final game could then decide who takes the second point as well. So very important game for both players, and they both are ready, so Aki, feel free to do the honors.
All right, let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Yes, so considering all the circumstances we have today, I wouldn't say that decider. I would say that decider would be probably the best solution for this match, but you know that both in Tetris and in life there is no justice, so let's see how it goes.
And Sam could have the pieces were really could have set up a dirty Tetris well there, but I'm sure he's happy to just get the long bars and transfer the well to that. Oh, nice adjustment there by Sam.
Yeah,
two nice adjustments in a row. Slightly risky, if you ask me, but he's good enough to do them, so it's all fine. Nice flat burn by Sam here, and James now 114. So James only with 1 burn, and Sam with 5 burns so far. So all that showing off, and still behind. But basically, it's neck and neck.
Perfect timings of 2 long bars for James for 2 Tetrises in a row. So our American player is playing a very efficient game, number 8.
Oh, did you have a decider with switchy and...
No, there's no decider, but a very unbalanced game because, as you know, Aki Shuichi was kind of doing badly in the first 2 rounds, and yeah,
I understand.
And
yes,
the system worked in a way that we had to have the match Shuichi versus Jakob in this round.
Yeah, of course. I mean, any good player can sometimes just have a bad day, and that can happen. Unfortunate for Jacob. having to play against Soichi. But it's good experience. It's always, you learn the best when you play against better players than you.
Yeah, that's true. And for example, my compatriot Pyrek, who played against Yanni today, yeah, had a great experience playing the Finnish
Indeed,
legend.
yeah. No, he can say the same thing. Let's see here what Sam does. Kind of an interesting setup there going on. Smartly does not turn that into a Tetris. Well, 292 for Sam, 307 for James, so it's almost neck and neck. Sam really wanted to go for a Tetris there, but the pieces did not allow that, and that is sometimes very annoying when you kind of need to. That's a nice move there by Sam. Gets the L and wanted to go for a Tetris again, but the game is not allowing Sam to be efficient. The long bar timings are really annoying here.
And James was waiting like for a Smash Boy for several pieces and also didn't get a Smash Boy to fill his board. And yeah, both players needed to make some emergency moves to kind of recover of the board states, but both are doing well. And James is currently around 20k ahead, so one Tetris late.
You really need to keep your cool when you get like shit RNG, like what happened to Sam there. Because the game knows how to piss you off. Like the game is a professional in doing that.
And the game always finds a way to piss you off, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, now Sam. Okay, this was nice. This was nice spin to save the board. Otherwise, it would have been problematic for Sam. But James is kind of slowly but surely running away with the score.
Well, it's a 3 Tetris lead about.
Yeah, but we are closer and closer to transition. Less than 30 less. Oh, okay. I think Sam was aware of the move he's done.
I'm not sure if he was. I think that was kind of an accident. It didn't flip or something. And that was some bad pieces there for Sam. And now has to burn with the S also. And
James created a long bar dependency, so James, okay, needs to do something about the situation. But there is no long bar.
Yeah, this is really hard. These are difficult pieces here for...
Oh, and Sam is also kind of higher. 422 for Sam. James with 509, so James with an advantage. But yeah, neither player with a comfortable board, and we are approaching transition.
Needs an L. Gets the L, so Sam can get 2 Tetrises. And that's one. Can get one more. However, it's one burn till transition, and it's trailing by about 70,000 points.
And James is transitioning with the next cleared line and reopens the well, and long bar would be needed, and gets the long bar to bring the board down, so James can survive this board.
Yeah,
we have Sam James with 550, Sam with 487, Sam with a cleaner board. James right side seems to be inaccessible, and James tops out with 551. So Sam, you have a chase down to survive. 552 is your target. 552 to force a decider.
Yeah, that would be really, really cool. Let's see what Sam can do here. So you can take all the time in the world. We want a long bar now, and that helps a lot. Now you need only about 21,000 points here, and oh baby, that square is really good, and still needs points. This is good play here by Sam, but needs something to the.
Will he go for a quick tap or will he go for an L? Okay. Oh, this is kind of problematic now. He still can survive it. Okay. He needs a few more thousand points. He needs to reopen it. Oh, but this is getting bad. This is getting bad, and he needs. Oh, and he got
this.
Gets
the quick tap. The quick tap for the win.
And this saves him the game.
It's enough.
This saves
he took
him
the game with that quick tap.
Oh my god! What was that?
Sam's heart is going boom, boom, boom. What a quick tap for the win. If you missed that quick tap, you would have lost.
He would have lost by 1,000 points if he didn't hit this this quick tap. And great cheated, says Hannah. Hello, Hannah.
Wow, what a game there. And James is asking himself, what happened there? How come this 83-year-old man with heart problems take me into a decider?
Yeah, so
Oh, wait,
guys, the final
it's not
game
me playing.
will be here, and here is your seat, which is 5C C1 F0, but this was impressive. Under so much pressure, the only move which could save Sam, and he hit this this quick tap and won.
Yes. And earlier he said he's afraid to go for quick taps.
But he had to, he had no choice.
Yes. And he did it.
So
That is very
5C
impressive.
C1 F0 is the seat for game number 9, the final game of this match. What a dramaturgy we have. We have some great level of play. And before I start, I tell you something. Highest score for Sam 558, highest score for James 559, highest lines for both 182. It can't get any closer. It can't get any closer.
Yeah, and we have a decider.
So, guys, our players are ready. I hope we are also ready. I will do the honors. The final game. The player who wins this game takes 2 points home. The loser goes with 1 point. And this game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Let's go.
Let's go. And Hannah, practice some PAL and come back to our competitive settings. Would be cool to have more American players challenging those young Europeans. And yeah.
Challenging young Europeans and destroying old Europeans.
Yeah. So final game. So the players are guaranteed at least. Oh, you found a CRT. That's great. And do you have a console to play on PAL?
No.
If yes, then
yes.
we are good to go.
Yeah. I heard they are quite rare in America that can display both. In Europe, they're quite common.
Yeah. Yeah. So in America, it's the most difficult thing to get a CRT because console, you get a like Retron HD and you're good to go. So you don't need a PAL specific console. But yeah, we are in the deciding game of this match. It's 4-4 after 8 games, and Sam with an early advantage in this decider.
Yeah, 119 for Sam here, James 81. So let's see if Sam was able to, get back the momentum. It was almost smooth sailing for James at one point there, being ahead by 4-2. But now James clearly feeling it. The British player from Brexitland is back. He got CPR from this beautiful woman and now is back in shape. 215 for Sam and 161, 184 for James here. So double Lombard dependency here for.
Oh, and James will need to, I will need to look for some different solutions because long bar was not coming.
Yeah, and good go for Tetris here. But it's just gonna take the triple when.
Oh, and James closed the well even more.
Yeah, I mean, could have opened it up completely there, but it was a misshift a little bit.
But some shitty pieces for James right now, and this is looking kind of bad. He should be able to survive it, but it's a very annoying board to deal with, especially in a decider.
Yeah, indeed. Well, it's still all possible, 73 lines, but just need to focus on surviving this deck now and really.
But this is very bad board. But okay, gets a piece. This is not perfect, but he can still do it.
Yeah, I mean, James is doing a really good job here, just surviving and not giving up. I respect that. Still alive. And
okay, this L to the left was very helpful. Slowly but surely is reopening the well. Sam with not a perfect board, so will not like run away with the score massively, but it's still in a big lead. But yeah, James needs to focus in order to stay in this game, in order to give himself any chances.
Yeah, it is now a lot better situation here.
Well, 140,000 points is the lead for Sam, so a big lead, but for James it's a matter of reopening the well. Reopens the well, gets a long bar, gets a Tetris. Sam already with 433, and we're approaching transition in 20 lines, so both players be aware, and it looks like James will be required to play some of his best 19s if he wants to win this game. Sam is in a very comfortable situation right now, 140k ahead, 59 to go before transition.
We have seen James play Amazing 19 in this match already, so it is possible. And gets a Tetris now, so that's Sam. So the lead is 140,000.
Yeah, but the survival in itself was very impressive by James, to be honest. Oh, what is James trying to do?
The pieces were quite annoying there, and I think there was like...
Okay, but James will transition with the next burnt line, so he needs to be aware of it. Oh, and this misdrop, this will do it. Oh no. There's nothing more James can do. James tops out at 377.
That was an amazing job by James. But Sam was able to do it. Well done. And able to not get a heart attack, which we are all glad about.
Yeah, and very nicely played once again, James. Yeah, you fought very well. You fought very well against AV Geek. Unfortunately, 2 losses for you in this match, in this tournament. But yeah, very nice impression. And Sam, congratulations for winning the match. You are 2-4 behind, and you were able to win 3 games in a row to win the whole match. No 3, but 2 points for the standings. And Sam stays in the fight for the top spots. Yeah, James will be with 4. Can't lose to American in PAL. I never have. Okay.
I understand. I definitely understand that. It's Europe versus America. It's war.
Yes. So this was Sam who won this match, and I will show you the match stats. Yeah, so both players with, as mentioned before the decider, with some good games going, and actually this 566 in the last game was Sam's highest score for the match. Yeah, thanks, Sam. Yeah, take care of your health. If it's not getting any better in the next day or two, I would recommend going to the doctor to find out if it's something serious or not, because with health you shouldn't you shouldn't wait too long.
Yes, I know a good Finnish witch doctor you could visit. He has the best drugs.
Witch doctor? Okay.
Yes, I visit a witch doctor myself. Anyway, congratulations, Sam. Well done, well fought, and really well fought, James, also. And my prediction was almost correct.
Yeah, you predicted 5-3. Miho also predicted 5-3, and this time you were wrong.
No, I think I said decider is possible. I said that.
Yeah, but your first prediction was 5-3. So this went into the books, and our updated standings. So currently we have Mörke with 9 points out of 9 in the first place. Sam by playing in a decider dropped 1 point, so is 1 point behind Mörke, 8 points, but still in a very strong contention, not only for top 3 but also win in the tournament. Sam hasn't played Mörke, so this pairing will be possible somewhere in the future if needed. So all the destiny can be in Sam's hands. And James is currently on 4 points, currently 13th in the standings. So yeah, so James is in the middle of the pack. This loss kind of hurts so James, but with 3 rounds to go, and considering that the top players will be playing against each other with some favorable results, James can still be in the race. I did some maths for Shuichi recently, and Shuichi with 5 points if we can win all 3 matches for 3 points, can finish in top 3. For James, this 1 point might be difficult, but maybe if some deciders at the top happen, then it makes James's life easier. Mathematically not yet out of contention, that's for sure. But yeah, still 3 matches to be played, and these matches will be very, very important. We'll see how the matches go. And we have currently played our... Let me check it, because I can't... 1, 2, 3, 7 matches out of 11 in round 3 are already played. And I got a ping from Fire Dogs. Fire Dogs and Dujika. This match will be played tomorrow at 19 UTC, so it will be our 8th match, sorry. Then we have 3 more matches to go, and the deadline is on Monday, so I hope we can fit all the matches in. And yeah, there's Tugi against Jelena to be played, Rurchak against AV Geek, but this match got a deadline extension from AV Geek, so will be played later next week, somewhere in the middle of the next week. Firedogs, Dujika and Khan versus Metros, there are the matches yet to be played in round 3, and you see your standings. So yeah, Aki, what can you say? Are you happy with what you've seen today?
Oh, I'm impressed of that match. It's an entertaining match. It's really cool to commentate. So thank you, players, and thank you, viewers, and see you again later.
Yeah, but before we go offline, I would like to show you the current ELO standings as well, if they got updated. And the standings are updated. So Sam, after winning this match against James, is currently with an ELO rating of 1782, world number 5, 10 points ahead of Shuichi. Can be chased by Rorschach, but Rorschach has a tough match against AV Geeks, so it's for me like 50-50 can win this match. I can't predict. Both players are pretty well prepared recently, so we'll see how it goes. And we are looking for someone to raid. There is something going on Classic Tetris. What is this? Washington State Regional. Are we going to raid, or are we going to raid Giovanni Ostuni, who's trying to fix his gameplay?
Well, I mean, we can. Well, it's up to you.
Yeah, we can raid our Italian friend first, and if there is Gio can fix his gameplay by playing. Yeah, and actually I spoke with Gio in Vienna, and Gio said his comeback may be sooner than we all expect. So I don't want to say more. Let's go to him and let's see what he has to say. Thank you, Aki, for commentating with me today.
No problem.
And the viewers, we'll be back tomorrow at 19 UTC. Fire Dogs versus Dujika. That's all for today. Bye bye.
Bye bye.